Yeah, Aston, today I'm just going to discuss some important MCQs related to our Karnataka board examination that is going to be held on 6th of March 2026. I hope these questions will be very helpful in your examination. So let's be continued with my video or on my video, and I hope some questions will be surely come in your examination. Okay. Now let's see the questions. The first question is what? The first question is the SI unit of electric charge is what? The SI unit of electric charge is coulomb. Also, you remember the CGS unit of electric charge. CGS unit is basically a state coulomb. Also remember this, CGS unit is a state coulomb, but SI unit is coulomb. Okay. Now the angle between the equipotential surface and electric field is what? So as we know, electric field is perpendicular to the equipotential surface, so angle between them will be equal to 90 degree. Now the question third is the resistivity of the metal increases with the increase in temperature. Of course, in the case of metal, when temperature increases, then relaxation time basically decreases, and when relaxation time decreases, then resistivity increases. Also remember the graph of this. That means ki when temperature increases, then resistivity or resistance increases like this. So also remember its graph as well as the relation of the temperature as well as the resistivity in case of metal. In case of semiconductor, with the increase of temperature, the resistivity is going decreasing. Okay, so but here question is asking for the metal, so we can say when temperature increases, then resistivity or resistance will increase. That means option or statement 1 will be correct. Then its second statement is what? Second statement is increase the temperature of the metal cause more frequent collision of the electron. Of course, when temperature increases, then relaxation time will start decreases. That means the collisions occurs frequently. That means option 2 is also correct, and resistivity is basically inversely proportional to relaxation time. So when temperature increases, then relaxation time decreases, and with the decrease in the relaxation time, this resistivity increases. So we can say the second statement is also correct, and second statement is basically correct explanation of the statement 1 also. Okay, so we can say our option 1 will be correct here. Okay, now next question is a moving coil galvanometer can be converted into voltmeter by connecting. So as we know, the resistance of the voltmeter is very high, so to convert the galvanometer into the voltmeter, we must connect a resistance in series, because to increase the resistance should be connected in series, and as voltmeter resistance is very high, so the resistance connected in series should be very high. So we can say option D will be correct. A high resistance in series with galvanometer can convert the galvanometer into the voltmeter. Okay, and if the question asks how to convert the galvanometer into a meter, then a very low resistance should be connected in parallel. To convert into a meter, low resistance should be connected in a meter, and to convert into voltmeter, high resistance should be connected in series with the galvanometer. Okay, now the next question is when a bar magnet is suspended freely, it points in the direction of. When bar magnet is suspended freely, then it align itself in a stable equilibrium, and that means it will align itself in north south direction. Okay, now the question number 6 is what? Question number 6 is energy stored in an inductor is what? Energy stored in an inductor is half Li square. Also remember this formula, as well as also see the derivation of this formula, because the derivation of this formula may ask in 3 marker questions. Okay, now question number 7 is what? The direction of the current induced in the loop ABC. Here figure is not given, so I'm just going to ignore this question. Okay, question number 8, an ideal step up transformer decreases. As also see this question in your Jivith book, and in the Jivith book the answer is given that ki ideal transformer decreases the power. The answer of this question will not be power. I think this power will not be the answer, but in Jivith book it is given the power will be the correct answer, but this is not. In ideal transformer and ideal step up transformer, basically voltage is increases, and when voltage increases, then current will decreases. Its correct option will be current here. Okay, but see in your Jivith book, I think this in your Jivith book in model paper, I think 1 or 2, this question is also written, and their answer is written that power, but power will not be the correct answer. Okay, now question number 9, the displacement current is due to. The displacement current is basically due to changing electric field. Okay, now question number 10, an object of the finite height is placed in front of a concave mirror within its focus. So when the object is within its focus, then concave mirror will forms its virtual and enlarged image. That means option C will be correct. A beam of unpolarized light is unpolarized light of intensity I note is passed through a pair of polarized. So just remember this, when passes through the polarized, the intensity of the emergent light is equal to 1 by 2 I naught cos square theta. Okay, Now, the emission of electron from a metal surface by heating is known as thermionic emission, and photoelectric emission will be answered when it is from light. When electron emission takes place due to light, then it will be photoelectric emission. When due to heat, this will be known as thermionic emission. When due to the high electric field, this will be field emission. And when due to the bombarding of the another electron, it will be secondary emission. But here is question asking for the emission due to heating basically, so then option B will be correct, that is thermionic emission. Okay, now question number 13, when alpha particle are passed through a thin gold foil, most of them go undeviated because the most of the part of the atom is empty. That means option A will be correct. Okay, nuclei with same atomic number is called isotopes, with same mass number is known as isobars, and with same number of neutron is isotones, and with same atomic number and mass number but electrons exist in different excitation state, then it is known as isomers. So but here the question is asking related to same atomic number, so it will be isotopes here. Okay, now conductors, here are some matching type question is given. For conductor the energy gap is 0, for insulator the energy gap is more than 3 electron volt, and for semiconductor it is less than 3 electron volt. So just remember and you can just match these questions. Okay, now here the fill in the blank type questions. The question number 16 is what a molecule a molecule possessing permanent dipole moment is called. Then a molecule that have the permanent dipole moment is known as polar molecule, okay, that means this part will be filled in the question number 16. Okay, 17, the net magnetic flux through any closed surface is what? 0. Any closed surface magnetic flux or net magnetic flux will be 0. A rotating vector used to represent alternating quantity is known as what? Is known as phasor. Okay, or phasor diagram you can also say. A wavefront is a surface of constant phase. In interaction with matter, light behave as if it is made up of packet of energy called photon. The packet of energy of light is known as photon. Okay, I hope you understand all these questions, and just remember these questions, and in next video I will also mention some 15 or 20 MCQs for your upcoming board examination. Thank you so much.